Deep beneath the shimmering waves of the Mediterranean, an ancient secret has been sleeping. A whole city, once vibrant and wealthy, vanished beneath the sea, forgotten for over 1,000 years. Archaeologists have now uncovered this lost city, and the story emerging from the watery ruins is more astonishing than anyone imagined. A legendary trading port, towering temples, colossal statues, and sunken treasures are all coming back to light. This is the tale of Thonis-Heracleion, Egypt's lost underwater city, a real-life Atlantis rising from the depths. And its rediscovery is rewriting what we know about ancient Egyptian civilization in the most thrilling way.
For centuries, Thonis-Heracleion lived only in whispers of history and myth. Ancient Greek scholars spoke of a great city at the Nile's mouth, a place where heroes and legends walked. The Greek historian Herodotus described a magnificent temple here, where the hero Heracles was said to have first stepped onto Egyptian soil. Some legends even claimed that Helen of Troy and her lover Paris visited this very city before the Trojan War. Such tales made Thonis-Heracleion sound almost mythical, a fabled port of glory and riches. Every ship from the Greek world had to pass through its harbours, unloading goods and ideas into Egypt. At the city's heart stood a grand temple to the god Amun, a site so sacred it played a key role in pharaonic rituals of kingship. By day, traders and sailors thronged its markets. By night, priests carried out ceremonies that they believed sustained the very order of the kingdom. Yet, for all its splendour, Thonis-Heracleion disappeared from sight, swallowed by the sea. The city's downfall was as dramatic as any legend. Over the centuries, a series of natural catastrophes struck. Earthquakes shook the ground, and tsunami-like waves crashed upon the coast. The very earth turned to liquid beneath the city, and whole neighbourhoods began to sink. Sometime in the 2nd century BC, fate dealt the final blow. A massive quake hit the region, toppling the enormous temple of Amun itself. Imagine the chaos. Colossal stone blocks the size of cars crashing down, statues shattering, and temple walls imploding in an instant. In the city's port, a 25-metre-long ship that had been moored beside the temple was suddenly capsized by falling debris and plunged into the mud. Residents must have fled in terror as their streets flooded and buildings crumbled. Eventually, the entire city slipped beneath the water, piece by piece, until nothing remained above the waves. By the 8th century AD, this once great metropolis was entirely submerged and lost to history. The memory of Thonis-Heracleion faded, surviving only in dusty manuscripts and travellers' tales. Many came to doubt that this Egyptian Atlantis had ever existed at all. Everything changed at the dawn of the 21st century. In the year 2000, a team of underwater archaeologists, led by Frank Gaudio, made an extraordinary discovery. After years of searching the Bay of Abu Qir with advanced sonar and magnetic detectors, they finally found evidence of structures on the sea floor. 6 kilometers off the modern Egyptian coast, under just 10 meters of water, the lost city revealed itself. Divers descended into murky depths and beheld an astonishing sight emerging from the sands. Block by block, a ghostly city materialized under their flashlights. The remnants of temples and houses, harbor walls, and even canals that once ran through town. It was as if a time capsule had opened. The name Thonis-Heracleion itself was confirmed when divers uncovered a monumental stone slab, a stele inscribed in ancient Egyptian and Greek, proclaiming the city's name and tax laws, left untouched on the seabed. A lost piece of history was back in the world. What the explorers found boggled the mind. Scattered across the seabed were treasures and everyday items alike, all incredibly well preserved. The mud and sand had sealed them in an oxygen-free embrace, protecting them from decay. Divers found gold coins and jewelry, perfectly preserved pottery, and even delicate alabaster jars that once held perfumes, still intact after 2 millennia underwater. And then there were the statues. The city of Thonis-Heracleion was guarded by truly colossal figures, and now they too have been raised from the deep. In one breathtaking moment, Godio's team strapped ropes and flotation devices around a giant statue and slowly hoisted it towards the surface. As the water cleared, the face of an ancient Egyptian god appeared. It was Hapi, god of the Nile flood, carved in red granite and standing over 5 meters tall. This statue of Hapi had once towered at the temple entrance, symbolizing abundance and fertility for the land. Incredibly, it was found in pieces, but mostly complete, and when reassembled, it stood about 5.4 meters, nearly 18 feet, high. Never before had a statue of a god this enormous been found in Egypt. The discovery stunned archaeologists. Such a huge representation of Hapi underscored how important the annual Nile flood and the god's blessing were to this city's survival. As the exploration continued, the team realized the sheer size and richness of this sunken city. They navigated through what would have been streets and plazas, mapping a settlement that stretched for kilometers. They discovered that Thonis-Heracleion was built on a series of islands, crisscrossed by canals, a watery maze of a city. No wonder some liken it to a real Atlantis. In these canals, archaeologists found hundreds of artifacts that speak to everyday life and grand ceremonies alike. Over 700 ancient anchors have been found, along with the remains of well over 100 sunken ships scattered around the bay. Just think about that. Countless anchors and entire fleets of shipwrecks lying on the seabed, testifying to a port that teemed with ships from every corner of the Mediterranean. Merchants would have docked their vessels here, bringing wine from Greece, oil from Phoenicia, and treasure from across the sea. The wealth and activity of the harbour are almost tangible when you consider the volume of maritime relics. Each shipwreck tells a story. Maybe a merchant galley that sank in a storm, or a ceremonial barge that capsized long ago. Even with all these astounding findings, archaeologists have only scratched the surface of Thonis-Heracleion. Believe it or not, experts estimate that we have explored merely about 5% of the city's area so far. The rest remains hidden, still buried under sand and seawater, waiting for its moment to emerge. This means that countless more treasures and clues to history are likely lying in wait. But our journey doesn't end here. As we surface from the depths of Thonis-Heracleion, another mystery beckons from beneath Egypt's waters. In fact, archaeologists diving in a different submerged city have stumbled upon something truly baffling. A piece of mysterious technology buried in the ruins, far older than any machine has a right to be. How did advanced innovation find its way into an ancient world underwater? This perplexing discovery could change everything we know about our past. In our next episode, we'll delve into this enigma of science and history, as scientists reveal a secret invention hidden for ages beneath the sea. It's a story of wonder and intrigue you won't want to miss.
The ancient underwater city of Alexandria, located at the mouth of the Nile River in Egypt, is a treasure trove of archaeological wonders and historical insights. Founded by Alexander the Great in 331 BCE, it quickly rose to become the cultural and economic hub of the ancient world. However, parts of this legendary city succumbed to the sea due to earthquakes and tsunamis over centuries. Diving into the depths of the Mediterranean, Frank Goddio and his team's exploration of Alexandria's underwater ruins stands as a testament to human curiosity and technological prowess. The discovery of this ancient city submerged beneath the sea intertwines the grand narratives of history, technology, and myth, offering a window into one of antiquity's greatest civilizations. The use of state-of-the-art technology, including submersible robots and sophisticated sonar mapping, marks a significant evolution in underwater archaeology, reminiscent of the groundbreaking exploration of the Titanic wreck. Yet, while the Titanic's discovery opened the deep sea to archaeologists, Goddio's project breathed life back into ancient urban landscapes, showcasing the advancements in archaeological methods. The preservation of artifacts and structures found underwater presents unique challenges, starkly contrasting with those encountered in the preservation of the Dead Sea Scrolls. The saltwater environment of Alexandria erodes materials over time, demanding innovative solutions for conservation, highlighting the diverse challenges archaeologists face based on the context of their discoveries. The uncovering of the royal quarters and temples in Alexandria offers unparalleled insights into the Ptolemaic dynasty's architectural and cultural grandeur, drawing comparisons to the discovery of Pompeii. However, Alexandria reveals its secrets from beneath the waves, providing a unique lens through which to view ancient urban planning and religious practices. When compared to other ancient submerged cities like Baiae or Pavlopetri, Alexandria's ruins underscore the city's cosmopolitan nature, standing as a testament to its role as a center of commerce, culture, and knowledge. Alexandria's position as a cultural and economic hub in the ancient world is further emphasized by the diversity of artifacts found, echoing the melting pot of cultures found in Silk Road cities like Samarkand. The discovery of remnants believed to be part of the Pharos Lighthouse, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, underscores Alexandria's advanced engineering and pivotal role in ancient navigation, much like the Great Wall of China's significance in its own civilization. The successful exploration of Alexandria's underwater ruins not only advances our understanding of ancient civilizations, but also inspires further technological innovation in underwater archaeology. This quest to uncover the past mirrors how the space race propelled aerospace technology, demonstrating the impact of historical exploration on modern advancement. Moreover, the cultural resonance of these discoveries, akin to the fascination sparked by the discovery of King Tutankhamun's tomb, highlights the enduring allure of Egypt's ancient civilizations. Exhibitions of artifacts from Alexandria's underwater ruins have captured the global public imagination. Delving into the depths of the Mediterranean, the underwater excavations of Alexandria have unveiled treasures that paint a vivid picture of a city steeped in glory and history. Among the ruins and relics, a myriad of statues, sphinxes, and architectural marvels whisper tales of ancient Alexandria's cultural and artistic zenith. One of the most breathtaking discoveries is a giant statue believed to depict Ptolemy II, an emblem of the fusion between Hellenistic and Egyptian influences that characterize the Ptolemaic dynasty. Crafted from red granite, this colossal figure stands as a bridge between two worlds, reminiscent of the grand colossi of Memnon in Luxor, Egypt, and underscoring the tradition of monumental sculpture that flourished in ancient Egyptian culture. The seabed also revealed sphinxes and statues of Egyptian gods and goddesses. These findings not only highlight the Ptolemies' efforts to weave together their Greek heritage with the rich tapestry of Egyptian religious symbolism. The sphinxes, majestic with their lion bodies and human heads, serve as symbols of the ruler's wisdom and power, reflecting the broader narrative of Greek and Egyptian cultural intermingling. Furthermore, the recovery of architectural fragments from Alexandria's waters provides a window into the city's architectural prowess and urban planning. Columns, capitals, and friezes bear witness to a city where Egyptian, Greek, and Roman influences converged, creating a unique aesthetic that mirrored Alexandria's identity as a melting pot of civilizations. This aspect of the discoveries draws parallels with the archaeological finds in ancient Rome, where a similar amalgamation of architectural styles speaks to a rich, interconnected Mediterranean world. The excavation also brought to light an assortment of pottery and jewelry, offering glimpses into the daily lives, trade, and artistic expressions of Alexandria's denizens. The variety of pottery, from utilitarian domestic vessels to elaborately decorated ceremonial pieces, suggests a society of complex social strata and diverse needs. Meanwhile, the jewelry, gold earrings, necklaces and rings, often embellished with precious stones, underscores Alexandria's affluence and its pivotal role in the trade networks that crisscrossed the Mediterranean. These artifacts not only reveal the city's artistic flair, but also its connections to a wider world. Through these discoveries, the underwater ruins of Alexandria continue to fascinate and enlighten, offering a mosaic of insights into one of antiquity's most magnificent cities. When divers stumbled upon a shipwreck near the Greek island of Antikythera in 1901, little did they know they were about to uncover one of the most astonishing artifacts of the ancient world, the Antikythera mechanism. Often hailed as the world's first analog computer, this device, dating back to around 100 BCE, is a marvel of ancient engineering and scientific knowledge. With its intricate system of over 30 bronze gears housed in a wooden frame, the mechanism was designed to predict lunar and solar eclipses, track the cycles of the Olympic Games, and model the moon's complex orbit, showcasing a level of technological sophistication that seems centuries ahead of its time. But what's truly fascinating about the Antikythera mechanism isn't just its complexity and precision. It also served as an astronomical and calendar device, capable of calculating the positions of the sun, moon, and perhaps even the planets. It featured dials for the zodiac and solar calendar, embedding celestial phenomena within the fabric of timekeeping in ancient Greek society. Inscriptions on the device acted as a user guide, revealing a profound understanding of astronomy and mathematics among its creators and users. While the origins of this extraordinary artifact remain speculative, many believe its connection to Alexandria isn't far-fetched. Known as the intellectual beacon of the Hellenistic world, Alexandria was home to the legendary library and the museum, a research institution that attracted scholars like Euclid, Hero, and Archimedes. Their contributions to mathematics, physics, and engineering could very well have influenced the creation of the Antikythera mechanism, suggesting it may have originated from this vibrant scientific community. In fact, some scholars posit that the principles behind the mechanism could have been inspired by Archimedes himself, although he lived earlier than the device's estimated creation date. The discovery of the Antikythera mechanism in a shipwreck hints at the extensive trade networks and cultural exchanges of the time, linking Alexandria with other Greek locales, including Antikythera. Such connections likely facilitated the spread of technological and scientific knowledge across the Mediterranean. The legacy of the Antikythera mechanism extends far beyond its historical and archaeological significance. It stands as a testament to the technological achievements of the ancient Greeks, challenging our perceptions of ancient technology and highlighting their sophisticated understanding of mechanical devices. Modern scientists and engineers have drawn inspiration from this ancient marvel, leading to new discoveries about ancient science and technology, and even the development of replicas using ancient techniques. Ongoing research, employing advanced imaging techniques, continues to unveil the secrets of the Antikythera mechanism, offering insights not just into the device itself, but also into the scientific and cultural milieu of the Hellenistic period. Through the lens of this remarkable artifact, we gain a deeper appreciation for the ingenuity of the ancient world, particularly the pivotal role played by Alexandria in fostering a legacy of innovation and knowledge that continues to inspire to this day.